Hello, I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. We are going to be doing seated abs. We're going to be using a small Pilates ball. This is an unweighted ball. Anything that you have in place of this, even a rolled up towel, will work just fine. We're going to be using this in some of our exercises to increase thoracic mobility, so that's movement through the middle of the spine. We'll also be using it in a few exercises to make sure that we stabilize the pelvis, keeping work and stress out of the low back and putting it where we want it, which is in those deep core muscles. Grab your chair, get a little bit of space to move, something to squish, and we're gonna get started right now. Awesome job here, getting set up. We're gonna take the ball and put it in between the thighs here just to start. I wanna really stretch out and warm up the back and these core muscles, and we'll get into those exercises. Take a good deep breath here and exhale, drop the shoulders all the way from the ears. Take the right ear to the right shoulder, neck roll down to the center and up over with the left side. Roll it back to the right and to the left. Great job here, down to the middle. Broaden the shoulders back, tuck the core back. Great job. So rib cage stacked over the pelvis here. Inhale, stretch those arms up overhead as far as you can without opening the rib cage and pushing the low belly and the back forward. Think about coming nice and tall, stretching all of this pressure off of the hips, off of the low back. And then we'll go ahead, start rounding. So imagine just rolling those hips forward, scooping them forward, and then letting everything roll down. Hands can rest to the thighs, or if it feels a little bit better, you can stretch towards the floor. We're just letting those low back muscles open up. Very good. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I have going on here. We're going to roll forward, and chances are you're going to feel an area through the spine that maybe feels a little bit tighter than the rest of it. Take a good deep breath in, and on that breath in, imagine expanding, open that area. Keep it out of the shoulders, and then exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let that go. One more time here. Exhale, release. Great job. Bring it back up. We're going to take a little bit of seated cat-cows here. So for cow, we open it up, send those shoulders down, lift the spine nice and tall, and then exhale, tuck, reach it forward. Head can bow forward. Inhale, create length. Exhale to tuck. Great job. One more here. Feel those core muscles warming up. Bring it back and ease it on down. Give everything a good shake. We are going to get into our exercises here. Grab your ball. We are going to scoot those hips forward in the chair. We're going to get just a little bit of a lean back. So you're not really touching the back of your chair, although that is a great modification if you need to take some work out of those core muscles. We're going to take a breath in. Exhale, flatten the core muscles in. So you're working with these core muscles. You're not going to let those hips move a whole bunch here. Ball comes to the right hand. Exhale, under the right leg, pass it to the left. Weave it on through in a way where nothing in the trunk of your body moves. Arms are moving, legs are moving. You're minimizing movement through your upper, lower body, but especially in those hips. Great job, really working on those deep stabilizing muscles here, those deep core muscles. We're not pushing out. Don't push those core muscles out. pull and gather them in. Great job. We're gonna go slow and steady with these exercises here today. We only have 6 of them. We're gonna repeat them twice, and that should be a really great core workout here today without doing too much. If you are new to training your core, or you're new to training it in this way, you wanna make sure that you don't overload it, doing too much too fast. Losing form, losing control really opens you up for a lot of problems. We're here to avoid those. Last one here, great job. Bring it on into the center. Ball comes to the right hand. We're gonna take a good breath in, expand open the rib cage. Exhale, touch the ball over towards the left hand. It's okay if it doesn't reach. You can take it a little bit lower. If it's tough in the shoulders, great job here. Inhale to open. On the exhale, core muscles pull in and flatten. Hips are not shimmying and moving. Movement is coming from the middle back. You're halfway there. You have 5 more on this side. Good. Make sure as you breathe out, you're not pushing the abs out. You're pulling them in. Last one here. This might be a bonus one. Inhale, open it up and drop those arms. Great job. We're gonna take these arms up overhead. We're gonna take the ball into the right hand, pass it to the left. Left side drops down, right arm reaches for the sky or the ceiling. Bring it up, opposite side. Right arm to the floor, left arm up and open, creating length through these core muscles and the spine. Exhale here. Again, core muscles pull in. Do not put pressure out. Inhale to lift, relaxing the core. Exhale to lower. Great job. Stay heavy in those hips. Felt my foot float up a little bit there. You want to make sure you stay heavy in that lower body, heavy in the chair. One more set here. Great job. Last one here. Beautiful. Bring it back up. Ball comes back down. We're going to go ahead and take the ball to the right hand, and we're going to crunch forward using the core, taking a good deep breath in. Exhale to crunch forward again, flattening the core. So think about pulling it in lightly, engaging it enough that those hips don't move and you don't put a lot of pressure out. And we're going to be lifting the left leg at that same time. Go with me here. Don't overthink this. Good deep breath in. Exhale and back. Inhale, exhale, flatten, and return. Great job here. Ball and the foot don't have to touch. You're just getting them in that direction. Two more here. Last one. Make it a good one. Bring it back in. Take this ball in between the knees. Give it a good squeeze. That's going to help you not turn the hips here. It's going to be really tempting for the hips to swish with the upper body. We do not want that. We want these hips stabilizing. We want this low back, stress-free, pain-free. Arms come forward. Squeeze your ball. No movement here. So right from the bottom of the rib cage up. Take those arms to the right, to the left. Feel those core muscles working. Pull them in. Don't put stress out. Don't put stress in the shoulders. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale here through the middle. And then exhale as you twist. Easier to turn on empty lungs. You should be feeling a nice back stretch here. If it's too much in the shoulders, bring the hands in closer. You can even keep them here. Just move the upper body as one solid unit. Again, not using the low back, not using those hips. Squeeze those legs. We have one more here. Great job. Back to the center. Leave the ball here. Go ahead, release the upper back to the back of your chair. We're going to hang on to the bottom of the chair possibly. We're going to bring those knees in. Lift the shoulders off the back of the chair just a little bit. Now, if it's too much, keep it lower or just focus on lifting the shoulders off of the chair. Maybe a little bit more. Make sure that back feels nice and safe. Okay, plenty of work here. I actually really like this modification today. I feel like I'm able to keep a little more control over my hips. But again, if you've got a little bit more, if it feels good in your body, you can bring those feet off of the floor. Good example of some days I can do this exercise, bring those knees up. Today, for some reason, I don't know why, I just feel that little back a little bit more. I feel like I don't have such good control over it. Those are the days where you want to modify. You always want to do your best, but just remember your best can look different from day to day. Great job here. Good breath in. Exhale, flatten the core. Let's take two more. Really good breathing exercises here today. Shoulders do not come up into the ears. On the inhales, bring it back in. Grab your ball. Beautiful job here. We're going to go ahead and repeat those exercises. For some of the exercises that we did only on the right side, we will be repeating them this second round with that left side. All right, here we go. First exercise is both sides, so don't get too hung up on it. I'm here. I'll walk you through it. Great job here. Pass it under the knees. Remember, exhale, core muscles pull in, legs and arms are moving, hips, low back, belly and rib cage do not. Inhale, stretch open the back. Exhale, flatten those core muscles. Now, if you need a modification here, you can definitely skip the knee raise. Great job. Even just passing the ball and focusing on that core control is a lot of work. So if for whatever reason it doesn't feel good or you don't like it or it doesn't work for you, bringing those knees up off of the floor, you can skip that part. Just pass the ball side to side. Great job here. Inhale to open. Exhale, core muscles pull in. Feel low core muscles pull in here. One more set here. You've got this. You're doing really good. It's a good feeling to know you don't have to see these anymore today. This is the last round. Take it open. Beautiful job here. Ball comes to the left hand, right arm comes out to the side. They can be high, they can be low. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Cross it over and open. Good breath in here. Exhale. Core pulls in. Ball is going towards the right hand. It does not have to touch. Don't force it. Imagine moving from whatever height your hand is. Unless it's here, don't move from the low back. Move from that middle back. We have a few more here, about 3 more to go. Last one. And open it up. Great job there. Give those arms a little bit of shake if you feel a little bit of that shoulder work. Here we go. Raise those arms overhead to the right arm. Right arm reaches down to the floor. Exhale. Pull those core muscles in. Lengthen that left arm up. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, repeat. Up here, feel those side core muscles working. Front core muscles still pulling in to stabilize and limit movement through the hips and the low back. We have really nice back stretch when we're done here. Make sure that we didn't build any tension in there. So don't leave here before we stretch out. Also, reminder, don't leave here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click that button before you head out today so you can do more of these amazing workouts with me. Great job. We have one more set here. You may notice when I first started this one on that first round, I wasn't able to get to the floor. Definitely some spine tightness in there. And I'm noticing, wow, this right side is really loosened up. I can almost get that ball to the floor on that one. Bring it on down. So we are definitely stretching through movement here. Really great back stretches within these core muscle exercises. All right, here we go. Ball goes to the left hand. Lean it back just a little bit. Good deep breath in. Exhale towards the knee. Pull the core muscles in. So imagine just gently engaging, pulling them in. You can skip the foot if you need to and just focus on the reach. Three more on this side. Good. Last one here. And back to the center. Ball comes in between the thighs. Now remember, this is not about creating a big movement. This is about creating a movement with control, coming from power, from the core, rather than the low back. So really don't use your low back here. Tighten up the core and allow mobility to happen from the middle spine as the core works to control. We don't want to use this low back to control movements, power movements, or to stabilize. We want to give that low back a break. Hands come here to the front, to the right. Inhale through the center. Exhale. Core muscles pull in, stretch it to the left. We're not really leaning back. We're creating a nice tall spine. Great job. You can lower those hands if you need to. Focus on the quality of your movement, not how big it is. Just Squeeze that ball. That will help you stabilize those hips and tap into those core muscles just a little bit more. When you feel like you need to start turning from your low back, you want to stop just before that point. Hold that work and go on through. One more set. Last one here. Great job. Drop those arms, and again, rest the back to the back of your chair. Hips slide forward a little bit, knees come in. Now remember, on this one, you can lift the shoulders just a little bit, maybe just a few inches off the back of your chair, and bring those knees up and in as much as you would like, as long as you can pull the core muscles in and keep work out of the low back. Or modification here, you roll forward just like a crunch with that upper body. That's up to you, depends on what feels good in your body. I'll show you a few of both. Like I said on the first round, I am going to stay here with this forward modification. Just feels like a better fit for my body today. Inhale as you open. Exhale, pull that core in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, core pulls in, use it to work. Really great breathing exercises here. Make sure it's not coming into the shoulders. Few more here. Good. Last 3 here. This is it. Last one here for the work, and then it's those good stretches and you're all done. Great job. Roll the spine back up nice and tall. You can leave the ball here. Don't get rid of it just yet. We are going to use this. But first, we're going to gently bring those arms up. Exhale, roll them forward. Push those feet into the floor. Roll the spine back up. Shoulders, neck, and head come last. And then same thing here. Roll the shoulders back. Dive the chest forward. Roll it up. Creating this really nice wave through the spine, through the core. It should feel good. It should feel relaxing. One more. Roll it up. Great job. We're going to reverse that. So sit up nice and tall. Make sure the rib cage is over the pelvis. Roll the chin closed. Lower down through the back. Round it forward. Hold at the bottom. Press through those feet to bring it back up. Reverse roll here. Tuck the chin. Lower through the neck. Through the shoulders. Through the middle back and low back. Hold. And press it back up. One more time just like that. Hopefully the body's feeling nice and relaxed. All right, one of my very favorite seated stretches. Well, not really stretches. Think about this as more of a self-massage. I'm going to turn my chair to the side again so you can see what I am doing. You do not need to move anywhere. So we're going to take this ball. We're going to scoot those hips forward in the chair. We're going to place it somewhere on the back and roll side to side here. Now, I started with my high spine, more middle back, and there's a good reason for that. So you want to be really careful applying pressure to your lower vertebra So if you tend to use a foam roller or this technique here, using a ball to apply a little bit of pressure, it's okay to do that to the muscles, but when you start putting pressure on the lower spine, those vertebrae really are just down there by themselves and they can get pushed forward really easily, whereas these middle vertebrae are anchored by the rib cage, so they have really limited motion of how far forward they can go. So sometimes if you're down here where there's no rib cage holding those vertebrae in place, over time they can start moving too far forward, leading to ligament laxity, and then you have a lot of overuse and overmobility through that lower back, and that's definitely not something that we want. We want more of your movement coming from the middle back. That being said, massaging and releasing through the middle back with a ball or a foam roller definitely helps to relieve some of that low back tension and tightness. So this is just a way better strategy for getting a nice stretch in there. Great job. Hopefully it feels really good too. When you're ready, you can take that ball out of the way, set it underneath your chair. You want it in a place where there are no tripping hazards. Drop the shoulders from the ears. We'll end where we started, right ear over right shoulder. Stay heavy in that left shoulder. Down through the center. Left ear over left shoulder. Stay heavy in the right shoulder. Bring it on up. Give everything just a nice little wiggle here. Investigate how it all feels. Hopefully amazing. I definitely hope you feel like you got a great workout. I will be back with more workouts every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am also working really hard on getting our new playlist for muscle releasing and joint mobilization techniques uploaded. Be sure to check that out. Of course, it's easier to do if you are subscribed to the channel, so do not be shy. Click that button before you head out today. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And of course, everyone that is still with me here at this point, thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you back here for the next workout. Keep taking good care of yourselves. I'll see you guys again soon.